So what I do is I try to do my best to make nice corners on all those. I feel they look a little better. All right, so that is all taken care of. You're all in place. We need a door. Maybe that goes out there. We also got to get everything on this side complete as well. We've got this in play. This, yeah. All right, so this doesn't need to be built exactly the same way as the other. Really need... So, I don't know where that pillar went. What I can do to ensure that this snaps the way that I want, I could do that. We got to figure out what this end's going to look like, but this end will look like that, because that's what I did at the opposite end of the build. Now, let's see if you're even or not. We'll see. Nope. Built it in the wrong spot. You see that? Built it in the wrong spot. Happens. Built it in the wrong spot. Which happens. More than I care to admit. Okay. Okay. Now we'll do that again. It's the same principle that we did earlier. It's a lot harder to do on... Come on. There. Grab you. Remember when I said I use a lot of beams? This is a lot of pillars. That's not what I wanted to do. Trying to hit the zoop button, and I hit the wrong one. My left hand doesn't always obey. Sometimes my left hand's like, no. It says nope. We'll do that for right now. Okay. This is open, by the way. It's supposed to be open through here. This is supposed to be another building. More open. But we've got to finish the existing one first. And we've got a little bit of help on the walls on this side that we didn't have previously. We just have to figure out how we're going to get up here. I think I know exactly what I want to do here. We'll have a little natural light in. I want to maybe keep this at the same level through here. And I have this blueprinted. Ooh, is it still messed up, though? Did I ever fix this? That's the real question that we have to ask ourselves, is did December actually fix it? The answer to that question is probably no. We'll see. Hey, Scrappy Miller, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, greatly appreciate it. See if we get this in here. It goes. We are working on building 6 today. Meter too high. What are you snapping to? Oh. Sometimes the wall blueprints are your worst enemy. In my case, this one is probably one of the worst ones I've ever made. I wish I knew what it was snapping to. That would make me feel better, but I don't. It's kind of just floating, which is the problem. Dogs are in here doing dog stinkies. I'm trying to get this blueprint to fit, and it's just not happening at the moment. The problem is I know that this will stop right there, which is annoying. Fighting this blueprint is not very much fun. I'm not enjoying myself right now. I wonder if I get this to snap, and it will be okay. Anyway, you're new to the game. Well, welcome to the game. Welcome. It is a fun game. What I will tell you is that it will, you're going to enjoy it. And you can play this game any way you want. Which is the beauty of it. You're not pigeonholed. If you want to build crazy factories with belts everywhere, if you want to just have platforms, if you want to build on the ground, all of that stuff, you could do it all. I cannot. What are you? I think I got it. Yeah, I still have to fix this blueprint. 2 places. I gotta fix those lights and I need to fix the others. I'm gonna just do this real quick. But yeah, it's a fun game. And what I'm gonna tell you is what I tell everybody. Is do not be afraid to make mistakes. Do not be afraid to delete. Learn, you know, all of its crazy things that it does. Again, it does a lot of crazy things. I'm gonna fix this blueprint in a second. Okay. This game does allow you to do blueprints. It allows you to do some very cool things. Such as what I'm working on right here. To get the walls and... But you can see a lot of my factory, it's all exposed. Some of it's not even running right now. I'm ignoring for reasons not beyond Pat's. They want to go... So, Red, it's my wife, is working on a variety of things today, so she's in the other room, so they're not able to be in there with her right now. And they're not happy about that. And then they're not happy with me because they want to go and do fun things, and I am not allowing them to go do fun things. The fun things being let to the outside. What are you doing over there? Lay down. What are you doing? When you guys disappear, I always get worried because they're like, what are they up to? So here's the blueprint wall I've got to fix. Hello. I know. It's terrible, isn't it, buddy? You are probably in the grassy fields, then. I have started in the dune desert. Grassy fields is fun. It's relatively flat, which it has going for it. I started my first playthrough there, too. There we go. Now we can save that. Save. Good. You're not drinking my coffee. It's fun. That's a good place to learn. Steel is fun. Lots of things to learn to play with steel. Definitely explore the map and get yourself some hard drives to put into the MAM and go out and explore and find the resources. Do you have your coal power plant set up yet so you don't have to run all over the place and feed your biomass burner anymore? Coal is always, I feel like, the first proper thing you build in the game. The coal power plant. Yeah. Coal is amazing when you get to it. It's like, oh, finally. All right, guys. I think we go one more. $600 is better than dealing with that biomass, man. Take that as a win. Water pipes, or pipes in general, there are tricks that just experience is going to teach you. The best thing I could tell you with pipes is use foundations when you run your pipes. Don't just run them on the ground. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So we're on the oil phase. Do I have a good place to show you pipes? Yes, I do. I'm going to tell you now I'm not going to use all these pipes. They're put in for my own sanity in case I need them. Yes, it is. They are, thank God. I'm telling you, I didn't realize at how much straight pipes helped my life, but this is keeping your pipe work clean and learning to play with the pipes will save you so much headache. One thing to keep in mind on pipes. Oh, are you just going to be a pain? Yeah. Yes, you are. Okay. So on pipes, try to always make 90-degree turns. And for now, because we don't have straight pipes, you take it out to, say you want a 90-degree turn, turn it, use nudge, and then push it forward. That'll get you that nice 90. On your verticals could be tricky. I always use, on my verticals, unless I just can't get it to work, is I always use the horizontal to vertical. And you'll note that once I get it where exactly I want, I put these guys down, these pipe supports, and then I just build them in between. The other thing that helps, there's another trick. I'll go show it to you real quick. We'll go to this one because it's technically closed. The coal power plant is way in the hell over there. So we'll go to the water plant. That's going to be huge. This will be the water plant over here that has a lot of nuclear power will come out of this water plant someday. Right now, it's only running 3 pipes. But as you can see, I try to keep my pipe work is all on foundations. This is a blueprinted pipe bridge or resource bridge, we shall call. You can run belts on this, or it's one wide. And yes, I do have floating foundations. Power towers are on a blueprint as well. So, eventually, there'll be a lot of pipes coming out of here. Very basic, lots of concrete, floating, because I haven't really figured out how I want this to look, but I need to get more pipes in here before I have a design decision to make. So one trick that you could do, and these are on the world grid, by the way, is you'll see I've got these guys on foundations. What do you mean, Essie? How do you have them on foundations? I'll show you. So I'm on the world grid, and I've got these guys sunk just below the water. They're about 1 meter below the water. Right? And what you'll find, you are right, you're on commercial. I'll wait and show you. I don't have that. It's over there. And I have a green bar up there. What I need is a big screen that says SE Dummy, they're on commercial. That's what I really need. Oh, stretchy, stretchy. Oh, while we wait. Oh. You're back. You should be back in about 30 if you're not already back, depending on how many ads Twitch decides to run. So we run 90 minute, no thank you, 90-second ad breaks. This pipe's crooked. Oh, I figured you were. Yeah, I'm looking at this pipe going, why the fuck is it that way? I have enough water. I'm gonna just give it a real quick shot. There. I hate pipes when they're crooked. I don't use noodle unless I absolutely have to. Mine are almost always 2D or something else. So that one's fine. Anyway, let me go ahead and show you why you want to do this. Once you get the hang of this, it'll make building these dumb things so much better. These things are by far the hardest thing to, one of the hardest buildings to place. Because normally they're free form, you can get them anywhere you want. Let's see if I get it over here. However, when you have foundations, they're not far out enough. Let me get that a little further out. They have to be out far enough for this trick to work. But once you, now if you note, it's snapping to the foundations now. Which means you can then line them up to your foundations you have onto your water, and you can make them clean. And once you have one down, you can hold control and place it next to it, and you can snap them together. That will save a lot of your messiness on pipes coming out of the water, is to get them onto a foundation piece, get them to the location you want, and then you can just snap them in rows, and you'll be able to keep them clean and equidistant as best you can. That's how you keep your pipe work clean. So eventually what will happen is we will have more water pipes that come out of here. They will go up and they will turn and go that way. This water line here is going to make liquid biofuel right now, and it's not running because that's full, I believe. But that right there will save you. That trick right there is probably one of the hidden ones that once you figure that one out, you see that and you do it for the first time, your pipes are no longer messy. Messy pipes are belts. Once you figure belts out, you can keep your belt work pretty clean depending on your style, how you like to build your belt work. Pipes, keeping pipes clean helps with organization, and because of how liquids work in this game, the cleaner it is, the easier it is for you to figure out where you could have problems with head lift. Head lift will be the thing that bites you the most until you figure that one out. Which is why I have all those pumps and everything else rolling. You can kind of see what my factory looks like from over here now. It's coming together. This is just power, by the way. Space elevator parts, and then the factory to build the factories over there. But I have all these pipes and tanks here in case I do need the water for the build over there at some point, so I have them in place if they're ever needed. So that's kind of why we did that. Alright, so this is to here. Thank you for the follow, Wino Gamer. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Quite a bit. Appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome in. If you don't know how to say my name, if you're looking at my name, it's like, what the hell is this name that I see? My name is December. Just think of it rhyming as with December, and you'll get it pretty close every time. I'm also called Esky by multiple people. Eskimber. Because nobody knows how to say my name for the longest time, and before I started streaming, that was kind of... I just kind of went with it, you know? Uh-oh. Fixit's yelling at me for playing too long again. Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? But yeah, we'll grab that like that. And this is still very much a work in progress in here, so I'm not sure. I liked having the windows even. But we're not going to do lights, I think, down there. One thing I do need to do on this side right now while I'm thinking about it. This beam right here was one of the most difficult things I have ever placed in my life in this game at this angle where I wanted it. And which is why I extended it out so far. Once I got it right, I'm like, I'm never doing this again. Come on. Oh, because, well, no. I do that a lot. But yeah, I want... I'm having issues here getting myself to fly to the spot that I want, because I want to just get it where that is at. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Just trying to get this in place right here where it lays really nice. Not sure. Probably do a corner, a real nice corner here. I think I got it in the right spot finally. There we go. All right. So now we need to work on the next phase of this part of the build. So I need to run a beam above that beam that's angled. You can see the angle of it right there. It's going to be kind of hard to do though, because I don't have anything in place here that can actually go on. I keep kicking you. I'm sorry, babes. My dog is laying underneath me and I keep forgetting she's there. Oh, sweetie. You just want loves today. Problem is she sits right where my feet are. Like I like to keep my feet when I'm sitting. So, and I like to cross my feet. And so she'll move in when I cross my feet, then uncross my feet, then I kick her by accident. So I'm feeling really bad right now. How am I going to get this to work in here? That's what we did. Is this down there? So this is how we put this together. Like that. I'm looking at the windows right now. I kind of want to make sure I'm okay with what that's done. Not that I really have much choice. I can make that work though. What do we want to do here? I want to come in here like this. We just want to put a stair in here? I guess that would work, right? Put one like here. because you can't get underneath there. The only problem when you do this with the center, if you don't know, I try not to put things in, you don't have short railings like this. So when I center this, the problem I run into is I won't be able to put a railing there, like here or anywhere else. Which to me is kind of annoying.